Ano man ang iyong ibig, kahit saan ka mang panig. Wazzup Pilipinas! Pagkain man o pagyaman, biyahe man kung saan-saan, kahit na sino pa ang iyong angkan. Wazzup Pilipinas! Wazzup Pilipinas! Halina at libutin ang ating mundo. Wazzup Pilipinas! Aming ibibigay ang inyong gusto. Wazzup Pilipinas! Ang show na ito'y para lang sa inyo. Wazzup Pilipinas! Ano man ang iyong hilig.
Wazzup Pilipinas? I'm David Ongchoco, the founder of YouthHack. YouthHack was started last year with the goal of helping students learn more about technology, startups, and entrepreneurship. Since starting out with our first event last July 2014, we've since then done events in Philadelphia, Singapore, and now we're back here in Manila for the YouthHack Manila 2015 Startup Challenge here in Xavier School, a two-day event to help students turn their ideas into reality. The idea for YouthHack first came about when I was researching for colleges abroad. I came across so many hackathons, startup weekends, business plan competitions for students. And so when I came back to the Philippines after visiting these universities in the US, I was like, how come we don't have these same hackathons, startup weekends, and opportunities for high school and university students to get involved in the startup world? So with a 4-month-long summer left, I went ahead and told a few of my friends, hey, why not try organizing the first ever high school technopreneurship challenge? So we went to this one conference called the Ripplers Conference, where we started pitching the idea to businessmen, CEOs, founders of these established startups already, telling them, oh, we're organizing the first ever YouthHack Technopreneurship Challenge. You want to help us out? After they heard about this first ever high school technopreneurship challenge, they ended up inviting us to their office, sitting down in meetings with us, and it was amazing. They were so excited to help us out. And so fast forward a few months later, and we held the first ever YouthHack Technopreneurship Challenge, where it's a two-day event where we had speakers, entrepreneurs sharing their stories with the students. We had workshops in ideation, prototyping, pitching, and the teams also got to pitch their ideas in the second day. Some of the judges, these experienced businessmen, even said these ideas were even more amazing than the ideas that they hear from their peers. I was inspired. I've always been a big fan of biographies, and when I was a kid, I read the biographies of Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and hearing their stories or reading their stories really showed me that you're never too young to create something that can impact the lives of many people. And I think that's what really pushed me also, is start something, and that there's no limit, no matter how old you may be. I think the greatest thing about YouthHack is how much support I've gotten from family, friends, teachers, past teachers, professors, and all these other people who I meet one day, and then the next day after pitching YouthHack to them, they're so interested to help. I think that's one of the main reasons why we're able to expand to Singapore, to Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, my professor was the one who supported us. He even came to judge one of our competitions. In Singapore, I just called up a few of my friends from university, and they're like, game, let's do it. I think that's a crazy thing, when you're fighting for this cause, when you want to help more students, more people actually want to help you. These more experienced and older entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, they're so willing to help out when you're fighting for this one cause, just to help students learn more about technology, startups, and entrepreneurship. Every single YouthHack event is no cakewalk. There's so many different challenges that we face, and it's like a roller coaster ride. There's so many ups and downs. A few of the challenges, for instance, during our first event, nobody knew what YouthHack was. Nobody knew what startups were, what technopreneurship was, especially for high school students. So after 2 weeks of registration, we only had 2 teams registered, and we were like, oh no, what's going to happen to the event? The speakers will go to waste, the program and everything, because we only had 2 weeks left. But I was lucky enough that I came across a Facebook photo of one of my friends, and she had just attended this program called Ateneo Junior AJSS program, where they get the top high school students to study in Ateneo for 1 semester. All those high school students were tagged in that Facebook photo of hers. So guess what I did? I ended up random messaging every single one of them and telling them more about YouthHack. I spent that entire week like having conversations with them, convincing them that they had nothing to lose and everything to gain by going to this 2-day event. And guess what? The winner actually is one of the people I ended up random messaging, and now she's part of the organizing team. Other challenges that we face, like finding venues, finding partners and sponsors, like it really takes time. We probably email like 300, 400 people every single week, and we only get like 10, 20 replies, but at the end of the day, you only need those 10%, even those 5% to reply to you, because what matters is the people who say yes and not the people who say no. So just keep trying, because eventually somebody will say yes. So last year when we first started, I was working with 4 other students, namely Michelle Abiga and DeAndre Nam, Michael Correa, and Janelle Panganiban. We were a team of 5 with a few other volunteers who were helping us out from our high school. And at that time, like most of the responsibilities fell upon like us, since we had to do almost everything. We're like organizing the event, trying to secure venues, sponsors, reaching out to speakers, making the registration form, starting our Facebook page, like building our website. So during that time, it's like we had so many different roles. But as we've started to grow bigger, this year we have a team of more than 25 students helping us out. Everyone's like in order to like scale up the event at this scale, where we have like thrice the number of participants from last year's event, we really needed every single person's help, and it's amazing. We have people like who are designers, who are able to like design amazing posters, marketing materials. We have people who are amazing with logistics operations. That's why we're able to have the startup fair, the 7 simultaneous workshops. And so I think it's really exciting to see how the YouthHack community, the YouthHack family has grown throughout this 1-year journey so far. And we're excited to see it grow even more. 5 to 10 years from now, I think we want to make YouthHack global. We want to be bringing in like delegates from all over the world to see the Philippines, to see the numerous opportunities that we have here, and to come here to like collaborate with Filipinos, to like share ideas, to work together in building their startup. And I think the exciting thing 5 to 10 years from now is to see like the participants today, like what will they be like working on by then. Like if they're able to start today, I'm sure like they'll be able to come up with even more amazing things like 5 to 10 years from now. And so I guess our focus right now is just really growing the community, building more partners, reaching out to more student participants, and really creating a sustainable model where we can hopefully cultivate this culture of entrepreneurship, innovation, and collaboration. I see myself starting my own startup and creating something like for different things that can impact the lives of many people. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, I guess it's really about like solving a problem that customers will love. Creating something that customers will love, and reaching out to as many people as possible. So you can learn more about YouthHack by visiting our website www.youthhack.net and liking us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/YouthHackMNL. So 1 year ago, I knew nothing about the startup world. We literally only had this idea to create this 2-day event. We didn't know how it was going to turn out, but that's the thing, you never actually know what can happen. If you put in enough work, if you put in enough effort, if you reach out for help, if you put together a team, anything is possible. And you will face challenges, it will be hard at times, you will question why are you doing these things. But when you see the results, and if you continue pushing through, even and going through these challenges and persevering, things will end up working out for the better. So my advice is to just, if you have an idea, if you're passionate about it, just do it and stay the course. You never know what will happen.
Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas, ibutin ang mundo, kainin ang gusto, alamin ng tamang daan kung paano ang umaseso. Kasama ang buong tropa ng Wazzup Pilipinas, aming ibibigay sa madla at ipapadanas ang saya ng Wazzup Pilipinas. Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas, ang saya dito sa Pilipinas, ihahatid sa inyo ng Wazzup Pilipinas.